Hello everybody, I'm Cottage of Connie, also known as Connie, and this video is gonna start off as a little bit odd. I haven't made any of the channel stuff yet, so this is literally just going to be making my self-insert character as a me so that I can use it for future content and use it for games and things. So let's get started. I recorded this video using my Stream4DS. I'll be skipping through the dialogue because I have a good idea of what I want to do. I start off by just trying all the face shapes and just seeing how they go. I usually stick with the first option, but I did want to see and have a look, and for a while I do try this round shape, and I try to see what all the different options look like with that shape, but I think I eventually go back to the thinner shape as I think it fits my mascot character better. Just seeing what the skin tones look like, and I think I skipped this. Okay, onto the hairstyle, the most important part. So I'm just gonna try each. I think I'm just looking to see if I've missed something when I was younger and there is something cute that I like. I'm gonna be wiggling the camera as I do this, as I like to check what it looks like from all sides. On the 3DS you can't go all the way around, you can only go to the sides unfortunately, so that's what we have. The 3DS is quite limited in that capacity, but I still just want to try and see what I can make. I was very inspired by some of my friends' stylized me's and that, and I'm trying different hairstyles. I know I want a brown, but I'm seeing which brown. I go with this light brown for a sec, and then I think I'll later go to a darker brown. Again, just seeing what all the hairstyles look like, just in case one is actually kind of nice. I know I want to have my hair in some way of it an updo, but I've been trying to keep this OC kind of just loose and play with it and play with different possibilities, so. This bun I used a lot as a kid, that princessy bun. The long hair does tempt me for a bit. I do like the wavy long hair, but I did and I do want my hair up, so. There's a lot of straight lines in the maze. It's kind of funny. Also, you don't see that top half ponytail a lot. There's the hairstyle I end up using, but I think I still want to try different types just to see what they look like. Yeah, a lot of this does feel a little bit dated, that's what was popular at the time. But it's me trying to decide if the bangs are cute or do I want a sheer forehead. And seeing it in different colours. Alright, there was a small cut there because I promptly zoned out for a couple minutes. And then we're trying the eyebrows. I do want to keep my me to so it's not too far from what's normal. I do see some really cute stylized me's, but then when they animate they're bad. So I was just sort of seeing what looked what's cute but also what's functional for games like Tomodachi Life and that. I tried a lot of different eye colors and things. I mean, looking back, some of these eye colors were actually kind of nice, but not eye colors, eye shapes. Some of them aren't, but I'm quite happy with what I actually eventually picked. I usually use this and then rotate it like that, but I get worried because then when the character blinks or emotes, it can be the sparkle eyes. It can be a little bit jarring. I have to rotate rotate these back so I do. And I'm like just playing with like spacing and how that looks. Just messing around with the options here. Is this the one I eventually settled on? Yeah, seems so. Okay, trying different nose things. I will be wiggling this, I think, because I like to see, like, yeah, the actual shape of the nose as well. Because it's one thing to, like, try it on a flat plane, but then when you, like, wiggle it, it's like, oh, actually that looks kind of weird. I think I eventually give it the button nose, because I just think it's cute. And now we're onto the lips. The lips are kind of hard for me. When I was younger, I used to always use like the lipstick version because I thought that was kind of like cuter, but I am trying like different mouths and different options here. And just seeing what's... I've used this like upwards arrow mouth a couple times. Oh, and I also tried the like little cat mouth because I think it's cute. I used to use like the lip smile and the lips so much because I thought it was more realistic when I was a child. And like now looking back at it, it's like, ooh, maybe not. It's kind of terrifying. I think that is the lips I eventually go with. I'm again trying different face shapes, but they all just look very off to me. I'm like trying to see like if I space this out, can it be usable? But it just isn't. Or at least I don't think it just isn't. So I'm like, okay, tried and true, I guess. Do I stick with these lips? I don't know if I do. I half can't remember. Oh yeah, I never tried like this red hairstyle when I was younger, but I actually kinda like it now. Red hair color, sorry. Again, just trying the different options, seeing if there's anything that I missed that could be cute. The princess hairstyle. Long hairstyle. I do eventually settle on that ponytail. Again, seeing different mouths, seeing how they look and how things are. I did sort of look up some other stuff as I was doing this. Like, I saw that some people do like competitive meme maker and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of cool. I know I do want to do, like, as I said, future content, playing Miitopia and Tomodachi Life and making my friends me so that they can appear in the background of games and stuff. I think it would be kind of cute, but we'll have to see how that goes. Because, well, a lot of this project so far, I think I'm like a week into this project now, and it's just sort of making it up as I go along and figuring out. Oh, and it seems I'm done with the face, so I'm adjusting the body. I know I wanted her a little bit plump and a little bit tall. I name her Connie, because that's OC's name and my name. I'm going with green, but I like to try the two different greens, but the dark green looks better for what I want, I think. Entering my birthday. And I am the creator, so I write my own name. I do hesitate for a second, like, should I? I love sharing. My me has a little QR code that I export later and I try in different software. And yeah. Then I set the tab out. And that's the making of the Mii. Okay, so here's the final result. Here's how she turned out. I'm quite happy with how my Mii looks, and I think that we could possibly do more videos where we recreate her in different consoles or on different ways. But for now, I think she's great. And I did go back in and I rendered her using some cool websites I'll put in the description. So here she is. Here's the look. And here's her on the sprite. So I'm so glad that you watched this video, and I hope you like it. The Nintendox videos are coming soon, so I hope you like them. And yeah, see you around. Thank you. Bye.